Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Moby Dick, chapter 37, Sunset. If you're enjoying listening to me reading Moby Dick, then make sure you subscribe to me. Just tap onto my face in the corner and then hit the bell to make sure you get notified whenever I post something new. You might want to follow me on Periscope or Twitter as well. Find me there at A9630. And if you really like listening to me reading Moby Dick, you might want to use my Buy Me a Coffee link. That way you can send me £5, £10, enough to buy a cup of coffee or two. It's very easy, it's completely anonymous, totally secure. You don't need to have an account, anything like that. It's very simple, very easy to use, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Although, of course, nobody has to. No matter how much you enjoy it, nobody has to do that. But it's lovely when people do. So, chapter 37, Sunset. The cabin, by the stern windows, Ahab sitting alone and gazing out. I leave a white and turbid wake, pale waters, paler cheeks, where'er I sail. The envious billows sidelong swell to whelm my track. Let them, but first I pass. Yonder, by the ever-brimming goblet's rim, the warm waves blush like wine. The gold prow plumbs the blue. The diver sun, slow dive from noon, goes down. My soul mounts up. She wearies with her endless hill. Is this, then, the crown too heavy that I wear, this iron crown of Lombardy? Yet it is bright with many a gem. I, the wearer, see not its far flashings, but darkly feel that I wear, that dazzlingly confounds. 'Tis iron, that I know, not gold. 'Tis split too, that I feel. The jagged edge galls me so. My brain seems to beat against the solid metal. Aye, steel skull mine. That sort needs no helmet in the most brain-battering fight. Dry heat upon my brow. Oh, time was when, as the sunrise nobly spurred me, so the sunset soothed. No more. This lovely light, it lights not me. All loveliness is anguish to me, since I can ne'er enjoy. Gifted with the high perception, I lack the low enjoying power, damned most subtly and most malignantly. I damned in the midst of paradise. Good night, good night. Waving his hand, he moves from the window. 'Twas not so hard a task, I thought, to find one stubborn, at the least. But my one-cogged circle fits into all their various wheels, and they revolve. Or, if you will, like so many anthills of powder, they all stand before me, and I their match. Oh, hard, that to fire others, the match itself must needs be wasting. What I've dared, I've willed, and what I've willed, I do. They think me mad, Starbuck does, but I'm demoniac. Demoniac? I am madness maddened, that wild madness that's only come to comprehend itself. The prophecy was that I should be dismembered, and I lost this leg. I now prophesy that I will dismember my dismemberer. Now then be the prophet and the fulfiller one. That's more than ye great gods ever were. I laugh and hoot at ye cricket players, ye pugilists, ye deaf Burkes and blinded Bendigos. I will not say as schoolboys do to bullies, take some of your own size, don't pommel me. No, you've knocked me down, and I am up again, but ye have run and hidden. Come forth from your cotton bags. I have no long gun to reach ye. Come, Ahab's compliments to ye. Come and see if ye can swerve me. Swerve me? Ye cannot swerve me, else ye swerve yourselves. Man has ye there. Swerve me? The path to my fixed purpose is laid with iron rails, whereon my soul is grooved to run. Over unsounded gorges, through the rifled hearts of mountains, under torrents' beds, unerringly I rush. Not an obstacle, not an angle to the iron way. End of chapter. That's quite a little soliloquy there from Ahab, isn't it? That gives you an insight into his, dare I say, madness yet? His determination. Yeah, interesting. Short chapter. Yeah, but I think it says a lot. Welcome back. Moby Dick, chapter 38, Dusk. So we've just had Sunset, chapter 37, strange, interesting chapter. Ahab's little, well, I said soliloquy. This is chapter 38, Dusk now, by the mainmast, Starbuck leaning against it. My soul is more than matched. She's overmanned and by a madman. Insufferable sting that sanity should ground arms on such a field, but he drilled deep down and blasted all my reason out of me. I think I see his impious end, but I feel that I must help him to it. Will I? Nill I? The ineffable thing has tied me to him, tows me with a cable. I have no knife to cut. Horrible old man. Who's over him? He cries. Aye, he would be a democrat to all above. Look how he lords it all below. Oh, I plainly see my miserable office, to obey rebelling, and worse yet, to hate with touch of pity. For in his eyes I read some lurid woe would shrivel me up, had I it. Yet it is their hope. Time and tide flow wide. The hated whale has the round watery world to swim in, as the small goldfish has the glassy globe. His heaven-insulting purpose God may wedge aside. I would up-heart were it not like lead, but my whole clock's run down, my heart the all-controlling weight. I have no key to lift again. A burst of revelry from the forecastle. O God, to sail with such a heathen crew that have small touch of human mothers in them, whelp somewhere by the sharkish sea. The white whale is their demigorgon. Hark, the infernal orgies, that revelry is forward. Mark the unfaltering silence aft. Methinks it pictures life. Foremost, though, the sparkling sea shoots on the gay, embattled, bantering bow, but only to drag dark Ahab after it, where he broods within his sternward cabin, builded over the dead water of the wake, and farther on, hunted by its wolfish gurglings. The long howl thrills me, though. Peace, you revellers, and set the watch. O life, 'tis in an hour like this, with soul beat down and held to knowledge, as wild, untutored things are forced to feed. O life, 'tis now that I do feel the latent horror in thee. But 'tis not me. That horror's out of me, with grim the soft feelings of the human in me, yet will I try to fight ye grim phantom futures. Stand by me, hold me, bind me, O ye blessed influences. End of chapter again. So that's Ahab at sunset and Starbuck at dusk. And yeah, clearly Starbuck is being led by Ahab, but is it clear now that Starbuck hates Ahab, perhaps? Does he hate him? Is that clear? He certainly feels bound to him, but what's that about? I must help him to his impious end. Now, does that mean I must help him as he goes towards his end, or I must help him end himself? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. That's interesting. Yeah, end of chapter. Okay. Shall we have one more? Chapter 39? I think so. Chapter 39, First Night Watch. Foretop, Stub, Solace, and Mending a Brace. So I think Solace means on his own, I think, and Mending a Brace. Ha 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 ha! Clear my throat. I've been thinking it over ever since, and that ha has the final consequence. Why so? Because a laugh's the wisest, easiest answer to all that's queer, and come what will, one comfort's always left. That unfailing comfort is, it's all predestinated. I heard not all his talk with Starbuck. To my poor eyes, Starbuck then looked something as I the other evening felt. Be sure the old mogul has fixed him too. I twigged it, knew it, had the gift might readily have prophesied it, for when I clapped my eye upon his skull, I saw it. Well, Stub, wise Stub, that's my title. Well, Stub, what of it, Stub? Here's a carcass. I know not all that may be coming, but it will be what it will. I'll go to it laughing. Such a waggish leering as lurks in all your horribles. I feel funny. Fala, lira, skira, what's my juicy little pair at home doing now? Crying its eyes out, giving a party to the last arrived harpooners. I dare say, gay as a frigate's pennant, and so am I. Ay, fala, skira, fira, lira, oh! We'll drink tonight with hearts as light to love as gay and fleeting as bubbles that swim on the breaker's brim and break on the lips while meeting. A brave stave that. Who calls Mr. Starbuck? Aye, aye, sir. He's my superior. He has his too, if I'm not mistaken. Aye, aye, sir. Just through with this job coming. End of chapter. Well, there's Stubb, wise Stubb, in his thought. What's going on in his head? Doesn't sound like there's very much. Just laughing at everything. Or maybe that's the best way to look. I don't know. All right. Interesting 3 little chapters there. What do you think of them? Comment down below. What do you think of those little chapters? Tell me what you think of those 3 men, Ahab, Starbuck, and Stubb. Very different characters, aren't they? Yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in general. Don't forget to subscribe to me. Just hit my face down in the corner. Don't actually hit my face, thank you. And then the bell to make sure you're notified when I go live. If you have your YouTube notifications switched on, make sure you do. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed. It'd be nice if you followed me on Periscope and Twitter as well. You'll find me there. You'll see me doing lots of other things. I do videos, all sorts of different videos, often walking around showing you interesting places in the south of Scotland. So find me there at A9630. That'd be very nice. And I'll see you next time for chapter 40. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.